So late last summer, I feel like I had maybe one of the most pivotal times in my life. I know as an adult, other than having children. So like most everybody knows, we had the house fire, and because of the house fire, it brought up a lot of my bad habits. Because we, at one point at the end of the summer, we're looking at $25K in credit card debt. I wasn't happy with my job. Wasn't making any money, was drinking heavily to cope with it, to be honest, and was overeating, and so I was overweight, and I was just lethargic in everything that I did. I wasn't good at anything. I went through a phase where I wouldn't look at myself in the mirror to get ready in the morning because I just hated who I'd become and what we were doing and how far I had gone from where I wanted to be. And then at one point, one of my heroes fell in my mind. I learned some stuff about him that I didn't really ever want to know. And at some point I had to look at that guy in the mirror and I had to say, you're not far from that. Like, at some point, I can't go any further back and be the man that I want to be anymore. I've turned my back on things that I know are true and I know are right. And here I am, and I'm staring at the edge of a cliff, and if I go any further, I'm no better than this guy that I can't stand right now. And so at some point, I was scared and I didn't know what to do, and I just said, nothing happened. No laser cats didn't fall out of the sky. But at some point I said, I can't be this anymore, because the way that I'm handling things has gone so poorly, and I'm in such a terrible place. Something's gotta change. So I started and I said, hey God, if you wanna help me here, I need help. I gotta get something under control. And I felt like it was very clear. He said, hey, you gotta handle your ADD first. And I know I hate it when people say I have ADD, I have ADD, I can't get things done, but I legitimately have an issue with it. And he said, that's the path that you need to handle. And it was miserable, and it's embarrassing that I have to take a medication that makes me a reasonable man, but I do, and I needed it. And so after that, I was like, okay, that's great. I still have all these issues. Well, I gave him the house stuff. I prayed about it every night. And then he took that. We made a settlement. We were able to pay the credit card bill off within the next month. I said, hey God, I'm miserable with my job. I'm not making any money. He said, this is the path you go on. And I had to work hard. I got certifications. I applied for hundreds of jobs, and I got a great job. I doubled my salary. I've got benefits. My kids can go to the doctor. But I was still fat and lethargic. He said, no, well, you got to get in the weight room. You got to work out, and you got to control your diet. And he didn't give me anything, I don't feel like. He didn't say, throw and sprinkle stuff down and it land on my plate. He just said, go that way. And I feel like I've not been given very many spiritual gifts, but the one that I have been given is that when he says go that way, very clearly to me that I can go that way. And when he said, this is how you fix that. It's embarrassing that you need to go get that pill, but you need to go get it because you need to be a better father. You don't need to be that man that wallers in this self-loathing pit that you're in now, because it doesn't fix things. So at one point I was just a bad guy, and he told me, you can't stay here. We'll go this way together. We'll fix it this way. And I'm so embarrassed that's who I was, but I'm so happy that I'm here now. Because I feel like at this point in my life, the snippet of the verse, count it all to joy, my brothers, when you face trials of any kind. Because I'm such a better man now because I face those things. Because I'm able to swallow my pride and stand barrel-chested to the world and let it hit me in the face with the creator of all of it pushing me on the back. Clap and say it. They see you, Caleb. They see you. They watch. It's the greatest motivation I've ever had. I can't tell you how happy I am now compared to how miserable I was then. It's been hard. It's been long. But I wouldn't trade it for the world, because I'm a better husband, I'm a better father, I'm a better Christian, I'm a better friend. And I'm not great. You can ask my wife. I'm not real great at any of them, but I'm way better, and I've got a long ways to go, but I'm enjoying getting there. I'm counting it all to joy at this point.